Hey class, Absolute 5 here, and today we're going to be talking about inequalities. So inequalities are much different than solving for x because usually when you're solving for x, it's equal to a certain value or an unknown to get the answer. Inequalities, they follow a different property overall. So I'll do 3 examples to give you guys an idea of what you were looking for when you were doing an inequality. Okay, so here we want to get x all by itself. And to do that, we want to move things around. We want to say, okay, I want all the x's on one side, but remember what I said. To avoid that last step to switch at the end, you want to have all your x's on the left side. So I subtract 6x on both sides first. I get negative 3x minus 7 is less than positive 2. I add 7 on both sides. Oh, I'm trying to scroll down. I get negative 3x is less than 9. I divide both sides by negative 3. I get x is greater than negative 3. Okay. This next question, right? It's a little bit long, but let's just say for this one, right? 9x plus 2 parentheses x plus 6 is greater than 5x minus 24. And for this, you're asked for 3 questions. You have to solve this thing. You have to graph it and write your answer in interval notation. Okay, so there's 3 cases there. So let's just solve for x first, okay? I work with the parentheses first because I distribute the 2 in both terms. I get 9x plus 2x plus 12 is greater than 5x minus 24. Next, I combine like terms. I get 11x plus 12 because I combined the 9x and the 2x. I bring everything down. Let's see. Like I said, I want all the x's on one side, so I'm going to subtract 5x on both sides. I'm left with 6x plus 12 is greater than negative 24. I subtract 12 on both sides. Bring this down. I get 6x is greater than negative 36. I divide both sides by 6. X is greater than negative 6. So I just solved it. All that work was a lot, okay? Next, I have to graph this thing. So I'm going to use bigger intervals, let's say in terms of 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So I have 3, 6, 9, and then negative 3, negative 6, and negative 9. And so at negative 6, the interval here should be open or parentheses, either one. And it's telling me to go right, my right. So I'm going this way. So that means x is all of this. So that means the domain for this would be D is such that x is greater than negative 6. It would be written that way in interval notation, or it would be negative 6 all the way to infinity, because it's open parentheses. I meant this notation, if anything. I didn't mean to write that one. Don't mind that one. But you know what I'm talking about. It's the same thing. So there's that. Let's do another one like that again, where we solve for those 3 cases, where we want to graph it, interval notation, and solve the equation, okay? Let's do one more. Let's see. 6x plus 8 parentheses x minus 1 is greater than 10x plus 32. Okay, this is the last example. So let's go over this again. Whenever you see a parentheses, you want to do it first. Can you combine x minus 1? No, because you can't combine a variable with a number. So let's see. I distribute the 8 into both terms. I get 6x, excuse me, plus 8x minus 8 is greater than 10x plus 32. I combine like terms. I get 14x minus 8 is greater than 10x plus 32. Then I want all the x's on one side, preferably the left side. You don't have to do the right side. The right side, you have to do that extra step, which I'm not going to show. It's not necessary. So you subtract 10x on both sides, I get 4x minus 8 is greater than 32. I add 8 on both sides. I get 4x is greater than 40. I divide both sides by 4. X is greater than 10. Okay, remember, I just solved it. I have to graph it now. So we'll use increments of 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, negative 5, negative 10, negative 15. And just make that look like a 15. 5, 10, and whoops, 15. So at 10, I have to make an open circle, and it's going to the right. So the notation for this would be when at 10, x is there, and it goes all the way to infinity. Or for the domain, it would be rewritten as x such that x is greater than 10. All right, so I hope this video was helpful for you guys. It's a good idea to understand inequalities better, to really understand how you graph it, how you write the interval notations, and how you get a good visualization, and how it also helps with your arithmetic as well. Just for fun, let me see. Just for fun, this is a bonus question I'll throw out there. You're not going to get any credit for this. This is just a YouTube video, but just for fun, I'll have this one here for you guys for practice, okay? Is less than 4x plus 9 plus 6x. Okay, so that's something for you guys to do on your own. This is not related to the course, so you just do this on your own free will. You just do it because you love math. So yeah, do that problem on your own just to see if this made sense. And if you have any other questions, please email me, let me know in advance, so this way I can post more content on those types of problems. And I want like a majority of people saying, hey, I'm having problems with so-and-so. Okay, and I'll do the best that I can, you know? So that's everything. This has been Absolute 5. Thank you so much, class, for being here, and I'll see you guys next time, all right? Take care.